Really sad that this Japanese maple plant suddenly died out of nowhere. It was fine the day before, and then one day I woke up, it's already looking sad like this. So rest in peace, my baby. Anyway, I am going quickly to go to a thrift store because yesterday when I went, I saw this like small table that I think could look really good next to my bed, and I might check it out again and see and think with proper measurement. I brought my measurement now, but yeah, I am thinking the project is currently the setup is everything is on the floor, which I love as well. I don't hate it, but I feel like a small long table could look really good in this area so that everything is elevated. I can put the books on top and under, and then as well as the lamp. So that is my vision. And yesterday I saw like the perfect short table, like it's long but it's white. I would prefer it to be like dark wood moment because I feel like there's a lot of white already, but I will see. I will go there, check it out, and see how I feel about it again. And yeah, I'm gonna quickly go before it rains. I came back from the thrift store and I did get the table, and I have not put it in here, but I'll show you this after. But according to the measurement, it should fit just well. And then I also got this book divider because I thought that definitely my books would need some of that if I put it on the new table. And then this is the exciting purchase. Ta-da! I got this tomato bowl. It's originally for like sugar or salt, but I'm not gonna use it for that. I'm just going to use it for decoration. They look so pretty. Look. Ta-da! Oh my god, I'm so happy. So yeah, the people that works there were amazing. Yesterday I also got the discount, and this time as well, like I got all of these things for 8 euros. So anyway, I'm going to clean up the floor first because there's gonna be a lot of dust, and then I'm gonna bring in the table and do all of the other stuff. I am confused. I don't know how to style them. I don't know, guys. Hey y'all, I wasn't actually planning to record today, but I thought I sang on my last video. By the time you're watching this, it should be already uploaded. I wanted to do like a more studio vlog showing you how I make my jewelry pieces. So as I'm doing it today, I thought, okay, now is the perfect time for me to record. So I think I did mention that last time I wanted to make button bracelet for myself. It looks like this, by the way, if you haven't watched the last video. And I wanted to make them for myself.
But the piece that I wanted to make is not this one. It was another piece that I couldn't show because it's already sold. Especially tomorrow, school is starting again, and I really wanted to up my accessories game, so I'll bring you along with me. We have some jump rings. Open them, put them in, close them, and repeat. Going to repeat all of these steps to the remaining of the buttons and then later join them together. So now all of the buttons are already connected with the jump rings, and now it's time to connect them with the smaller jump rings. So I'm using, I think this is like a 4 or 3 millimeter, and I am now just connecting each and one of these buttons together. And I have finished making my button bracelet. It looks like this. I'm gonna wear it now on my left hand. Yay! Looks like these. She's so pretty. This is what the workspace looks like. Bye bye. Hi everyone. Today is Wednesday. I do not have class today. And it's currently, what time? It's almost like it's 12:30 p.m. I wanted to show you guys my nails. I don't know if you can see it properly. It is from the brand Nail Kind. Yeah, it's so beautiful. It's like this pearlescent white nail polish, and they are so pretty. It's like very shiny, very subtle. They look so pretty. Wait, I'll show you like a better look. Especially now that I'm making jewelry, a lot of my like how do you say it, my fingers are kind of like, yeah, they have a lot of peels, and yeah. So yesterday I suddenly had this urge to walk at night. It was, I think, like 8 p.m. I was in the living room journaling, and then suddenly I had this really big urge to go on a long walk to the forest. So I did that. I went to Oxybos, I walked there, I prepared my umbrella. I was honestly even hoping that it would rain. Because I don't know why, yesterday I felt this emptiness lingering inside me for some reason. I just felt a little bit empty and sad and melancholic for no reason. And then I just felt like I kind of miss childhood, and I miss being a little child. I feel like when I was a child, everything just seemed so magical, like even the rain and the gloomy weather. So I was like really missing that a lot. And yeah, I journal a lot of things in my journal, but if I'm like seeing a glimpse of my journals, I noticed that I have been reminiscing of my childhood and like the days, old days back home. Like I've been really just reminiscing and like missing a lot of my childhood days where all of my family are still in one house, because like now everyone is like all over the place. And I don't know, like I often had the thought of, oh my god, if you think about it, you couldn't relive those days where all of your sibling, your mom and dad is like everyone is living in the same house. Like that does not happen anymore. Oh my god, it's so sad and I miss it so much. So especially for some reason, gloomy weather always reminds me of back home. And then every time it's gloomy here, I would always suddenly like transported back or like suddenly reminded back of my childhood or like days back home for some reason. And yeah, that was yesterday.
Look at her. I would die for her. I would kill for her. Either way, what bliss.
Also, I'm currently reading Almond by Won Pyung-son. Hopefully I'm pronouncing it correctly. Yeah, this is already like a very popular book. Hikaru lended this to me as well as the Deborah Levy things I don't want to know. But yeah, I've been reading it. It's honestly very easy to read. Currently, like here, I'm pretty slow on reading things lately because I've just been so busy. But yeah, I've been reading this. Today is Thursday, and a few days ago I made a September intention that I have been I have been sticking consistently for 4 days because this is still the 4th of September. However, I wanted to share with you like some of the things that I wrote here. So I'm not gonna share everything. I'm just gonna share like the point, the thing that I really wanted to put my mind. Like I am determined to do this, which is September for me is going to be no complaining September / less whining. I tend to complain a lot, and at some point I realized that it's always getting in the way, and it genuinely makes things a lot more worse than it is when I complain. So one of the easiest example is, yeah, I was at my friend's house and I was hanging out with her until late at night, and then we both talk about like, oh my god, yeah, we have to shower after this and then wash our makeup, blah blah blah. I have to walk in the cold, in the wind, and sometimes in the rain. Oh, it's gonna be so bad. And then I walked home, I arrived home, and I did all of that, and I was in my bed and like, what? It actually just passes. Like, it's not as bad as my mind always makes it seem to be, and nothing is ever that bad. Even walking in the rain or like walking in the wind, when you're doing it, you're just doing it, you know. And I realized that a lot of the time I internalize everything and make it so negative than it actually is, and then it genuinely just ruins the mood, it ruins the vibe, and it makes things way harder and way worse than it is. Yeah, another reason why I realized this was just like recently there has been like this one task, daunting big project task that I've been like so scared, anxious, and dreadful about. So I was dreading so much and getting so scared every time I think about the project. And then when I actually did it and I finished it, I'm like, I did it. I managed to find a way. When I'm confused, I just look at tutorial and it's not as scary as I thought it would. So, yeah, moral of the story. Sometimes you do stumble upon hardships, but most of the time, we are an intelligent creature. We always find a way. So, until we are faced with the hardship, let's not make things worse than it is. Let's not make things as negative as our mind tends to be. So, and honestly, the past few days since I've been doing it, I do realize a lot of change and also like improvements in it. Even like my attitude towards university as well. Like I'm way more positive in class, and I'm more intentional with the time that I have in classes. Like I'm actually appreciating it a lot more. And whenever I'm about to do a hard task, I feel like it's also way easier for me to do it now than before, because before I would always like think so much in my head, like, oh my god, it's gonna be so hard, it's gonna be so daunting. And when I actually do it, it's like I always manage to find a way, like I always succeeded, so it's fine. Like, we are much more powerful and stronger than we think we are. So yeah, my September intention that hopefully will also inspire one of you all. I'm inspiring a lot of my friends as well, because every time they would complain or I would do it, like, reset September, we're not doing that. Yes, I wrote here a little bit on my September intention. Habit of believing or saying that everything is scarce. I tend to do that. I always say, I don't have enough time. Oh my god, I don't have time to do this. I don't have time to do this. Just do it. Most of the time you have time. I really do have time. We have time. Time is abundance. So abundance mindset is the thing that I am claiming this September. That is one thing that I wanted to share with you all, and hopefully it will also be inspiring, or at least like make you guys realize that things are not as scary as your mind thinks. That is all. I'm going to enjoy the last few moments I have home before going to uni, and I'll see you when I see you. Today is such an exciting day, because Wednesday Addams Season 3, the last episodes of the last part are coming out, and I'm very excited. I have to go to uni tomorrow, so I don't think I'll watch the whole episode, but I'll watch one today. Honestly, I'm not like crazy with Wednesday Adam, but I generally enjoyed it, and it's been a while since I enjoyed watching a series, so I'm pretty excited. Anyway, I'm gonna put on a face mask. I am using the Mediheal ampoule mask, and this is moisturizing because my skin has been very dry. So I'm going to put on some face mask, and I'm going to watch Wednesday Adam.